guys, welcome to this week's Survivor Chat. We got 2 people going.
2 tribals tonight, episode 13.
I was wondering what they were going to do because there's so many people left, and this is the second to last episode.
Everyone is on to Officer Sarah.
Oh no! Because last time she pulled some shady shit at Tribal.
She was acting surprised that Sierra was blindsided.
Yeah.
And they were like, wait a minute. She knew. She voted for her.
Yeah, what's the deal here?
On?
So then Andrea figures out, oh, she's freaking playing up to the jury already. You know, she's pandering to the jury.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get her out because she's playing way too hard. And guess what? Yeah, Sarah was trying to make it look like she didn't vote out Sierra.
Because she got the legacy advantage from Sierra on the way out.
Well, that's the thing. They didn't put the pieces together like, oh, maybe Sierra had some sort of advantage. I mean, how would they put those pieces together? So
Sarah wants Andrea gone this week.
She said, I can't freaking stand that girl.
Well, it's time for the immunity challenge, and it was a classic. The old shaky house of cards, and by cards we mean tiles.
Yeah, so as you're building up this house of tiles, you're also holding on to this string, which is like balancing it.
Right.
So if you're like, ah, it's gonna go.
This was last won by Johnny Cochran in 17 minutes.
That's the current record. And Aubrey was like, ooh, my boyfriend.
Yeah, that's her dream boyfriend.
Oh, man.
That's aiming pretty high, girl.
Hey, she's a super fan.
All right, well.
She knows where it's at.
Hey, if I was your age.
Okay, this is weird. So anyway, Aubrey was looking really good during this whole challenge.
She was freaking rock steady. She didn't have any poops.
Yeah.
It stayed up the whole time.
Michaela was building things up really quickly, but then they would fall over. She'd come back really quickly.
Andrea was having problems. Troyzan was having problems.
He was in there for a while. But then Aubrey runs out of tiles. I didn't realize at first that this was one where you have to... You have a limit on your tiles.
A certain amount.
Yeah.
So,
she had to start taking tiles off.
And in the meantime, Andrea was catching up, but...
She ended up dumping.
A stiff wind came, and it took away Andrea's house, but not Aubrey's.
So Aubrey was able to pull out the win here. That
was amazing. In 6 freaking minutes.
What? Oh my god. I think somebody might get a date.
Jeff certainly thought so. Maybe he'll put in.
Maybe he'll be, you know, matchmaker props to make me a match. So this is Aubrey's first individual win. Good for her. Yeah. She's super excited about it.
She was emosh.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone is on board to vote out Brad, except for Brad.
Yeah. Well, he knows he's on the bottom because he's in the minority right now, and he is one of the stronger people in that minority. So
everybody's talking, and they're like, "Where's Brad? Oh, he's probably looking for an idol."
And Michaela's like, he better go fishing right now."
She's hungry. She wants him to go fishing before they vote him out.
Oh man! So she goes and finds him.
So sad.
She goes and finds him, and she's like,
"You gonna go fishing?
I think you should go fishing." And he was like, what, are you trying to blackmail? I didn't get the blackmail.
I didn't either.
Thing. He accused her of trying to blackmail him.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, Andrea, in the meantime, wants to get Sarah out. She doesn't want Brad out.
Not Officer Sarah.
This is looking like her opportunity to get Sarah out.
Yeah.
And
Sari does not want that.
Because Sarah's good for Sari's game.
Right. Sari would love to go really deep into this game with Sarah.
Right.
So she's like, maybe we should take out Andrea. This could be a good time to get rid of her.
Oh my god, it's like a free-for-all.
Yeah, so they would be decreasing their numbers again, but they feel like this could be their shot to take her out because she's really good at challenges.
Very good. She competes.
Yeah.
So at Tribal, Troyzan said, now's the time to scoop up some bottom players.
I keep forgetting Troyzan's even there.
He's really flying under the radar.
He is. And he's got that freaking hidden immunity idol in his back pocket.
That's right. So, basically, everybody was saying there was no scrambling.
That would freak me out a lot.
Yeah.
Probably more than people scrambling.
Yeah.
You know? It's kind of weird when it's just like a ghost town.
Yeah.
And there's nothing going on.
So, blindsided people on the jury are bitter or respectful.
Well, Jeff was trying to ask them, like, about jury management, because we're getting down to it here. There's been a lot of blindsides this season.
Yeah.
So he's asking them, like, do you think maybe you should work on that? that, or do you think like people will respect big moves?
It depends on the person, and it depends on the way that they went out of the game. So
yeah,
make sure you're respectful, like Officer Sarah.
Yeah. So then Brad, Mr. Lawyer, makes his final argument to everybody. He's like, you know what? You don't want to
tase me, bro.
Tase your face. No, he was telling everybody, you don't want to be sitting on this jury thinking, wow, I wish I would have gotten this person out earlier,
right,
before they took me out.
Don't wait to make a move.
Right.
Get your move done.
He's basically saying, attack your own alliance. Keep me.
Right.
So then it was time for the vote, and I honestly didn't know what was going to happen here because we didn't get the usual amount of talking before tribal, like back at camp.
I don't think Brad's statement really had any bearing.
I think they already had it in their minds what they were going to do. But Andrea was blindsided.
I was shocked.
She and Aubrey were the only ones to vote for Brad.
Right.
They voted for Brad, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm getting mixed up now.
Aubrey
was on the wrong side of that, yeah.
She's been
Andrea was too.
a lot this season.
This season has been a lot of good move, guys, from Aubrey. Don't get rid of me next, guys.
Well, back at camp after tribal, Aubrey was pretty bummed because
she was on a freaking roller coaster.
Once again, she was in the dark about the vote. She was on the wrong side of the vote.
She had just won her first individual immunity. She was so high from that, and then wrong side of the vote.
Well, who scooped up Aubrey after tribal? Mr. Ty.
Ty! You know who noticed that? Cirie. Well, Ty and Aubrey were on the same season.
Right.
So they already have a bond there. And Cirie's just like, what the hell's going on here?
It's pretty sus.
She said that he was comforting her like he was her husband. What?
Her gay husband?
I don't know, but it was funny. Anyway.
Alright, well, it's time for the immunity challenge again. This one
This was really interesting.
Crazy. You had to stand on a post and fill up a tube with a bucket with a hole in it.
Yeah, you gotta drop this bucket into the water, pull it up, and as you're pulling it up, you better freaking hurry up because there is water coming out of holes in this bucket.
Well, you gotta get that tube filled so that the key pops up so that you could jump off your post and get the puzzle pieces and put together a really crazy puzzle.
That was a tough puzzle.
It was a really tough puzzle.
It was a tough puzzle.
Alright, so Cirie could not stand on her post.
Yeah. And then her bucket got stuck.
She had to climb down and unloose her bucket and then go back up and then do what she was supposed to do.
She was so far behind, but I gotta give it to her for continuing with it.
She didn't give up.
Yeah.
Michaela and Troyzan were leading, at least jumping off the post.
Yeah, getting to the puzzle first.
Michaela thought that she had it.
Oh, it was so wrong. It was so wrong, and then she kicked it.
She karate kicked her puzzle.
After Jeff was like, no.
Brad ended up winning.
He did.
And he was so excited that he threw sand in the ocean.
He was a bit much with his celebration, and he's like, pick someone else, people. It's not going to be me.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, well.
What would Monica do? Probably not that.
No.
All right, anyway, back at camp.
Ty wants to make a big move.
What does that mean? He's thinking he needs to start building up his resume here.
That means Sia's not on the jury, so if he makes it to the end again, he's got to convince the people on the jury and not just Sia next time that he deserves to win.
So he's like, I think my big move here could be to take out Sarah.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
so Aubrey tells Cirie about this.
Yeah.
And Cirie is just like, again, I don't like that. I want Sarah here. So she tells Sarah about it, and Sarah's like, I don't think Ty would say that. Can we trust Aubrey? And Cirie is like, yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Like, she's telling Sarah, you are going home.
Sarah was in such denial, but in order to make a good faith move, Sarah told Cirie about the steal-a-boat.
Yeah.
And actually gave it to her to hold to prove that she trusted Ty.
Yeah. And Cirie, obviously.
Right.
So Cirie was like, oh shit, like, I'm going to be holding this advantage.
I'm going to use it.
To help Sarah. She wants to use it to keep Sarah in this game. Isn't that crazy? And she wasn't going to tell her beforehand. Like,
well, she didn't tell her beforehand.
This is crazy.
So she's planning on stealing Sarah's vote.
and them getting rid of
Ty.
Right.
But
everybody's like, wow, Ty probably has a hidden immunity idol.
Right.
We need to make sure that he feels comfortable, so he's not going to use that.
Right.
So Sari tells Ty that she has this steal a vote advantage and that she's going to use it to keep Ty safe. She's like, yeah, your name's been thrown out there and people are going to try and get rid of you this week. And he's just like, wait, what? I haven't heard my name.
I did not think that was a good plan anyway, because
I thought he was going to for sure use an idol here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I thought that would make him want to use it more.
Exactly, because Ty is very, very skittish.
Yeah.
He's used idols before when he didn't absolutely have to use them.
At the same time, though, how many times has Ty sat at a tribal?
Yeah.
He's got those idols in his pocket, and he didn't use them. We were just like, what are you doing? And then he was fine.
Well, obviously, there was more to the story that we didn't know.
But anyway, let's talk about tribal.
Whoa.
Holy shit! It was crazy! This was crazy.
So Jeff susses out that there's lots of sneaking around at camp, a lot of lies going around.
The lead up to the last tribal where it was all quiet. Like, there was a lot of moving pieces here.
Yeah. And he wants to know, after tonight, are you guys going to reshuffle the deck, or is this going to be like the alliances to stay till the end?
Right.
And
I don't know.
Who knows, right?
Yeah. I mean, they're getting down to it. You can only hold on to that alliance for so long.
So Jeff says it's time to vote.
And Cerise's all, Jeff, I got something to say. Oh, shit. She says that she's going to use this advantage. And Sarah's like, whoa, what the frig is going on here?
She said, wait a minute, Jeff.
She said, wait a minute.
This is my advantage. And she can't use it because if you look in the rules, Jeff, it can't be stolen from me.
Yeah, and then Cerise's like, yeah, but she gave it to me. So Jeff is like, Cerise, let's have you read the rules out loud. So it says on the thing that it's non-transferable, which means that Cerise cannot use it. And now Sarah is like, what the F? She knows that Cerise was going to use this without asking her.
Right.
She's freaking out because Cerise also said that she was going to use it on Sarah's vote.
Right.
So that's out there. So then Sarah freaking pops up, goes over and talks to Ty. Who knows what she said.
Right. And then goes back, and then Cerise and Michaela go and whisper.
They try to explain what happened.
Sarah's ear.
Yeah, they were like, you cannot trust Ty. I was trying to save you with this. And Sarah, the whole time, was like...
Well, Troy's man is like, what's going on over here? And they're like, back up.
Wait, what was...
We're
oh my God, what
here.
was Michaela saying?
Take a step to the left or something like that.
Wait, slide to the side. Slide to the side. Oh my God, it was so funny.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But then everybody is whispering
everybody's going nuts.
Ears.
The jury's just sitting there like...
Like Jerry Blank's dad.
Yeah.
From, Stranger
Oh my God. So it was insane. So then it's time to vote. But wait, Sarah's going to use the advantage herself. She decides she's going to steal Ty's vote.
Yeah.
And at this point, I'm just like, what is going on?
I'm like, relax. Ty's got to use his idol.
Right? Okay. So then Jeff is like, okay, I'm going to read the votes. Anybody you want to use an idol? And Ty's just like,
no. I could not believe that he did not use his idol.
I thought for sure that Ty was going to be the next person to go home with 2 idols in his pocket.
Alright, so the votes are read and freaking Michaela is voted out.
What? There were only 2 votes for Ty. They were from Aubrey and Michaela.
Aubrey again on the wrong side of the vote. Clueless.
I'm still trying to process what exactly happened here. Are Sarah and Cerise cool? What's the deal? What is the deal? That's so crazy.
Well, we're going to find out next time at the finale.
Yeah, looks like Ty is going to be very emotional.
He has a breakdown.
I would too. Shit. After that.
There's going to be another huge move. I can't imagine.
We got all these idols sitting around. We got Sarah's legacy advantage that she's got to use. It's going to be crazy.
Guys, let us know what you thought in the comments. Who do you want to see take it all? Yeah. I mean, there's so many good choices here. I can't even. I can't even. Until next time.
Much love.